Hey guys, welcome to class. So this class is called I Got My Kit Now What, where we are going to unbox a brand new premium starter kit and hopefully give you some practical uses, real ways that you can just get started and dive right in. Very simple, basic ways you can get started with your oils. So without further ado, this is actually my brand new kit. You'll hear Abby and I say that the premium starter kit is the most bang for your buck, and it truly is. That we have purchased multiple kits ourselves. Anytime we need a new diffuser, it just makes sense to get a new premium starter kit. So the first box that's going to come in your kit or in your box is your oils. So we'll open up that one here in a second. This one came with a home diffuser. You get your choice of diffusers, and I will go over all of those here in a second. You're going to have your essential oils magazine to thumb through. You're going to have your product catalog. And you'll see in here, if you start thumbing through, Young Living is so much more than just oils. So take a look at all the other products we offer, and we do classes on all the products as well. And then lastly, you're going to have a little newsletter. So let's unbox the premium starter kit and see what's inside. So that slides right off, and this opens for your beautiful premium starter kit. So you're going to have literature up here if you want to take a look at. It has more information on Young Living, more information on all the oils, the diffuser, I believe the Young Living Foundation, lots of great information. So first of all, you have your oils. So the oils on the top, you'll see have the white labeling, and what that means is they are now labeled to be vitality oils. So that means that you can take them internally. The oils on the bottom just have the regular colored labels. Those are not for internal use. This is a new labeling that they just changed within about the last 6 months. So if you purchased your kit prior to that, you may have the old labeling. It's the exact same oils. They're just labeled differently. In fact, like lavender is actually safe to take internally and comes in a vitality oil. This is going to be the same exact oil. But the vitality oil is just for FDA regulations to let you know that you can take that internally. So the first thing to know about your kit is that it's actually a little stand-up here. Whoops. If you flip this down, it makes a little stand. It's much easier to do when you guys aren't watching me. There you go. So you've got your stand to display your oils. You don't even have to buy anything special. It comes with its own stand. There you go. So we'll talk a little bit more about each of the oils, but I want to get to talking about what is underneath your kit. Maybe you didn't know there's a secret compartment. So that's all the goodies that comes underneath your kit. So you have your bonus oil Stress Away. You have these little share bottles. I believe those are 2 milliliters. So if you want to carry oils in your purse without the bulk of having all of your oils and having to take them in and out of your purse, in and out of your car, your desk drawer, these are great little bottles if you want to share with friends. Give them a few drops here and there. You're also going to have actual samples. So these are little packets that have about 10 drops of some of the oils. I believe it is lavender, thieves, peppermint, lemon, and possibly peace and calming. I'm not sure if that one's in there or not anymore. Little Love It, Share It cards. And this is the Ninja Red, the daily antioxidant drink that Abby and I take daily. You're going to get 2 ounces in each packet, so 4 ounces total. So that can be 4 days worth. You can take 2 ounces in the morning, 2 ounces in the afternoon. But it is a wonderful daily supplement antioxidant drink. It's also a great way to take your oils internally. Some of them don't taste too great, like specifically Digize. So if you put a couple drops in Ninja Red, it kind of helps it go down. Highly, highly, highly recommend that. Don't let that sit in your kit. Next, we're going to have our rollerball fitment. And let me show you how to use that. So You can put your roller bottle on anything you want. It's 2 pieces, roller bottle and a new lid. So I'm gonna put mine on Stress Away. So open up your Stress Away. You've got this orifice reducer on here. And I'm gonna show you one other trick while I have this out. On the very bottom of that, if that will focus, there's a little hole. Not this big hole in the middle, but right under there, let's see, right where my fingernail is. If you can see just a little like pinprick hole, that's actually where the oil comes out. So when you're putting it in your diffuser, you want that little tiny, tiny hole on the facing down. It helps it drop. If it's on the top, it will come out and then roll around and drop. So that's just a little tip on how to drop your oils. And all the oils have a different viscosity or consistency. So some will drop really, really fast and some will be really slow. So to put your roller bottle fitment on, just pop that off. Comes off pretty easy, just a rubber cap. And then you're gonna put the roller bottle on next. And you'll see that's definitely not secure there. There's a big space between the bottle and that, and it won't go down anymore. So you can't force it. Well, sure, it let me. This is an old one. You set it on top, and normally with a new one, you won't be able to force it down. You put your lid on and screw it as tight as it'll go, and then it's on. It's not gonna go anywhere. If you want to take it off and refill your bottle, put the roller fitment on something else, you just snap the lid and it pops right up. I know I made that look harder than it is. It's really very easy. So you can put your roller bottle, I like it on Stress Away, you could put it on Pan Away, you could even put it on Thieves or RC, anything that you want to use topically. I like to dilute Thieves and Pan Away, so I chose to put it on Stress Away. And we'll talk more about diluting or not diluting. Basically, when you get your kit, just start smelling all the oils, see what they smell like to you. Frankincense is one of my very favorites. Just inhale. The only oils in the kit that you want to be careful with are Pan Away, Thieves, and maybe peppermint. I can put all of the oils directly on my skin. We call that neat. Because I do have sensitive skin. I started out diluting. If you have sensitive skin, if you're using oils on little kids, you're going to want to dilute. But it's really personal preference if you choose to dilute or not. That doesn't take away the effectiveness of the oil. It just helps spread easier. And it helps the oil last longer. So Abby will talk a little bit about roller bottles later, but I like to do a diluted Thieves on my daughter's feet. But all of these oils are very gentle, with the exception of those 3. You can put them directly on your skin, you can diffuse anything. So just start smelling your oils. What smells good to you? What do you want to diffuse? What do you want to put on your wrists? Peppermint is very energizing. Lavender is great to calm the skin, calm the mind. Lots of different options. So just get started, smell everything, see what smells nice, what you want to diffuse. Next I'm going to talk about our diffusers. So I've got the Home and the Dewdrop. So I'm going to show you how to use these two. So we'll start with the Home. That's, I think, probably the most common one. These are both the same price point. So the Home diffuser has the intermittent setting. So I'll go ahead and show you how to fill it. So you take the lid off and you'll see you want to fill to this first line right there. So all of the diffusers come with a little container to fill, so you don't have to carry your diffuser to the sink. So I'm just going to fill this one a little bit. And then my very favorite to diffuse is Purification and Peppermint. So I'll do 2 drops of Purification and 2 drops of Peppermint. And then you put the lid on. grab the cord, which fits right back here. And you press the button once to turn it on. You'll see that green light. You press it twice for the intermittent setting, which will go off every 20 to 30 seconds on and off. And if you want the light off, you press it and hold it in, and you can do this on either setting and the light goes off. So if you want to use this as a night light, that's great. Some people can't sleep with a light, so you do have that option to turn it off as well. So the next diffuser we have is the Dewdrop. What I like about this one, really the two differences between the Home and the Dewdrop is this one doubles as a humidifier and the Home has the intermittent setting, whereas the Dewdrop does not. So this one has two lids here and it looks a little bit different inside. You're going to want to fill it just under the red. So you don't want to saturate that red, you don't want it to be underwater. I'm just going to put a little bit in here. And you'll see this cone has a little vent. It doesn't matter the placement of that, you just set that on top. You do have this hole here that you don't want to get water in, and while I'm at it, the Home diffuser is on the inside right here where you don't want to get water. So when you're dumping it or filling it, be careful not to get water in those two areas on each of those diffusers. So put this cone on, and then directly behind the Young Living, you'll see a little notch, and that notch fits right into there, right above my thumb. So you put that on, and we'll plug this one in. Press the button once, the light comes on, the diffuser's on. Press it a second time, the light goes off, the diffuser's still running, and a third time for off. So those are the two most popular diffusers. We also have the Rainstone diffuser, which is on my wish list, probably the next one that I will get. And the Area, which is my baby. Love the Area. It has its own remote. It goes 1, 2, or 3 hours. It plays music. It has a volume button. It has a LED light button. Lots of options with this one. I will say that it takes a lot more oil and a lot more water, but it's my favorite. It covers my whole downstairs. So yeah, that's that. Just start smelling your oils. Diffuse what smells nice to you. You can wear these as perfume if they smell nice to you. Just start experimenting. There's really no rhyme or reason to diffusing. Like I said, some of my favorite things to diffuse are purification and peppermint. I feel like that's a very clean smell. I love to do that when I'm cleaning the house. You could do lemon, lavender, and peppermint is great to diffuse equal parts of these for seasonal respiratory support. That would be another one that you could put in a roller bottle. LLP is what we like to call it. I love to diffuse frankincense with peppermint. Frankincense is very calming and relaxing. It's great for the mild blues. And peppermint is very energizing, and that just has a very nice scent. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of lemon. There's really, you can't go wrong. They don't recommend diffusing 2 blends. So like RC and Thieves, I have been known to do that, but that's a lot of single oils at once. So it might be overstimulating. You're certainly not going to do any harm, but I would start slow and do 1 oil with 1 blend, like purification and peppermint, or single oils together. You can do lemon with Stress Away, peppermint with Stress Away, lavender with Stress Away, peppermint with Thieves. There's lots of different options, and you can diffuse single oils. So if you love the smell of lavender, by all means diffuse it all day, every day. So that's just a little bit about your kit. Hopefully that was beneficial. We're going to be posting a few more videos and a few recipes. Feel free to ask questions. Just post anything you want in the comments. Give us your ideas, what's worked for you, what hasn't. If you have any questions, let us know.